Dearest at Marvel Jump. Muted Matt, what the heck? Ah, it's been a while, guys. I'm rusty. Dearest at Marvel Champions. Nearing the end of my travels. I heard faint whispers that seemed to be from another place and time. I could hardly make out what was being said, but it sounded like Daystream. I am now live. Alright. Does this make sense? Even nearing the end of my travels, I heard faint whispers that seemed to be from another place and time. I could hardly make out what was being said, but it sounded like Daystream. What up, people? How you guys doing? Having a good day? Having a good morning? Who's grinding? Anybody grinding for a particular champion, perhaps? Maybe a little Dark Hawk. That still sounds dirty, even after being away from a few days. What's up, people? Trash Bunny, first one here, followed by Mr. Fishy, Jolie, Twits21, Rupert Dennis, Top Milo. What up, guys? What up? What up? What up? We got Karen in here. We got Poos on Poos in here. We got that Hector guy. Ugh. Just kidding, but it was this kind of funny the way I said that at first. That Hector guy. What's up, Hector? What's up, Croy? What up, everybody? So Habe, what's going on? All right, so I'm back. I'll be here tonight as well. All things returning as per usual, man. Only a few days away with the family for Christmas. You gotta spend time with family, guys. You gotta. Jerry Moreno sent it over $2 already, saying, welcome back, sir. Dude, thank you very much. Let me go ahead and give you the first post-Christmas slapping here. Let me see if I still know how to slap. Okay, I think I still remember how to do it. Yeah, I think I still know how to do it. Rib934 also sent it over $2 saying, who is this streamer? I've never seen him before. What's up, Rib934? Thank you very much, dude. I appreciate the two. I appreciate it. Alright, we need to hop in the arena straight away though, guys. We need to hop into the arena straight away because I don't have my 3-star Darkhawk yet. And I am trying my hardest to get a 3-star Darkhawk. I've got 51 rounds in there, man. I gotta finish this thing up. So we gotta get to the grind, man. I need to make sure I get this dude. Complete my 3-star collect, or continue to complete my 3-star collection. Have all the champions that I can mess around with as needed. Nipalicious. Wow, what a name. Nipalicious FZ sent it over $1. Is that a read last? Is that a read last buck? Saying, hey, BG. Dude, thank you very much for the buck. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you. 10 out of 10 thumbnail. Thank you, Nodvask. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Daystream? Damn it, BG. That's 1:30 a.m. here in Japan. Simon, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'll be back my normal time, though, if that's better for you. BG opened 5-star earlier and it rolled over Ghost and gave me Captain America instead. I am in despair. Ah, Victor, man. That's the crystals for you, dude. Don't let it get you down. You'll get a good champ next time. Well, then again, maybe you won't. But eventually, if you keep playing, eventually the game will give you good champions. It just might take a while. Hey, BG! What's up, Anna? Ooh, David Shirley sent it over $5. Thank you very much, David. I appreciate that. Is there a previous message with that $5, or is that just a $5, no message? Either way, thank you very much. Oh, here we go. David says, whoops, was my first super chat. Forgot to write anything. Ah, well, dude, I feel like that's quite the honor, man. Your first super chat ever, and it goes to me. what can I say, man? I'm touched. But if you wanted to say something, I will be on the lookout. I will try my best to not miss your next message if you got something. Hopefully I don't miss it. But dude, for right now, thank you very much for the 5. It is appreciated. It is appreciated. Poos on Poos also sending over 5 of them Canadian-style dollars. We're talking 2 toonies and a loony. Saying, hope you and Mrs. BG had an amazing Christmas. Dude, it was great. It was great. I mean, traveling always sucks. You know what I mean? For me, at least. I absolutely hate it. But spending time with family, you can't beat that, man. You just can't beat it. Last year for Christmas, we didn't get to spend any time with family, and well, it wasn't the best Christmas. But this year, it was a damn good Christmas. It was a damn good Christmas. Thank you very much, Poos on Poos. Hopefully, you guys had a good holiday as well. Whatever holiday you guys celebrating. Baxter's buddy also sent over $5. Damn, you guys are hitting me with these super chats hard this morning. Saying for the Turtle Wax Fund. Good to see you when the sun's up. Makes the shine of that dome that much better. Thanks, man. I'm glad you appreciate the shiny dome. Thank you for the Turtle Wax money. Thank you. Although they sponsor me, they do require me to buy my own turtle wax. So yeah, I do need that. So thanks. Whoa, day stream 100% variant yesterday, so pumped. Hobbit, you 100%ed it while I was gone. Damn it, dude. But nice, man. Congrats. Congrats, dude. Oh, wait. Sorry. So I was going to keep a lookout for David if he had anything. Let me see. Let me see if there was something that I may have missed. Alright, I don't. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Well, it's a cop-out, but Merry Christmas to you and yours. Also watching Cow's GGC opening. Made me cry a little. So many Tier 2 alphas. Oh, man. I heard he did a massive opening. I didn't see any of it, but I heard it was huge. But yeah. I would never... Here's my advice. Don't ever focus on what other people are doing or what other people are getting. Just kind of focus on your own thing, your own gameplay, and then you'll never be sad about what somebody else is getting or not getting or whatever. But yeah, dude, thank you very much once again. Randy Askew 2 sent it over $2 as well, saying nothing. Wait, is there a previous message? Is there a previous message? Dang, you guys are really hitting me with these super chats faster than I could even keep up with them. Guys, I just woke up, man. Take it easy on me. Alright, wait. Randy, let me see. I don't think I see anything. I'm gonna have to Control F this one. Making sure I don't lose this fight too, though. Randy Askew. Darkhawk be nice. That Brian Grant. Okay. Seems like you're just saying what's up. Oh, here we go. Just sent my first super chat, BG. Dude, another first super chat. I'm honored, man. I'm honored. Thank you very much. The support, it means a lot. It means a lot. Thank you, dude. Alright. What other one did I miss? Because I feel like I definitely missed another super chat here. We got Crispy Jordan sending over $5 saying, $5 holla. Dude, thank you very much. That was terrible. Oh, my voice is still warming up here. Oh, I regret that. But dude, thank you very much for the 5, man. I do appreciate it. Let me add you. Do we have a wall going on already? Let me go ahead and add you up on the wall up there. Give me a sec. I do need to stay focused on this grind a bit here. So might be a little slow to do certain things because, yeah, like I said, guys, I don't have this 3-star Darkhawk yet, and I need to make sure that I get this 3-star Darkhawk. Does anyone know if he's available in the what's it called? Marvel Insider, in case I do miss out? Because I do like to have all these guys to mess around with for synergies and stuff. But I didn't get a chance to look at that yet. BG, say it isn't so. Is it true that Arena is against a computer? It is against a computer, yes. It is not actually another player. But technically, we are competing with one another, so it's kind of against another player. Alex Jones also sent it over £2 saying, "I've missed your head, BG. May it shine with hope." Wow. Wow, what a what a message. Dude, to think that my head can bring hope, can even bring the smallest piece of hope to the world. Wow, man. The turtle wax, it's doing the head proud. Thank you, dude. Thank you very much for the £2, Alex. Appreciate it. Holy shiitake mushrooms. What's up, Jay Divine? Haven't missed a man more since I can't recall now, but you were missed. Well, thanks, man. I missed you guys too. Let's go, BG. What's up, Metal Sonic dude? BG, I was just cursing your name for not leaving me something to watch during work. I take it back, sort of. All right, well that's fine. You can keep cursing my name. It's okay. Oh man. Can anyone tell me, do you need to hit the personal minimum of the last milestone of the Alliance gifting event to receive the ranked rewards? I don't think so. I'm almost positive you don't. I'm almost positive all you need to do is contribute the tiniest little bit and you qualify. But maybe if someone else can verify that, just because, hey, I was wrong about the solo event. I didn't think there was a second solo event, and now I'm pissed because I donated. I'm basically out of units, and now I could have had some free rewards essentially because I donated enough, or not donated. Why do I keep saying donate? I gifted enough or traded enough with people that I would have gotten all the milestones from the first and second set of milestones for the solo event, but now I have 0 for the second one, and I don't know what to do. I don't know if I'm gonna go for any of those or not. I already traded like all that I wanted to trade this year, so yeah, we'll have to see. It's not. I mean, it's not the end of the world if I don't get those rewards, but it would have been nice since it would have just been some free bonuses. BG, so much to tell you. Completed Chapter 3 Chapter 3 100% variant. Just have Chapter 2 to get done. Got a Tech 3 to 4 gem. Hulkbuster going up. Oh, Cody. Oh, no, dude. Do you already have OG Vision ranked up or something? I can't remember what your OG Vision situation is. I don't even know if you have OG Vision. But, man, if you don't have OG Vision, then save that Tech gem for that, dude. Oh, Hulkbuster, no. Hulkbuster, no. Then again, maybe they'll buff him. You never know. Do you think it'd be good if Kabam creates a fund so that the MCOC servers can continue to run after they stop development of the game? Well, for one, I mean, this game's not going to stop development anytime soon. And two, all games kind of do that. They go into like a maintenance mode where they're kind of just running the servers and have like very like a reduced development team. But MCOC is nowhere near that, man. MCOC is, I mean, dude, the amount of money Kabam is raking in, they're not going to stop this game anytime soon. Nobody has to worry about that. Brian, you guys have fun with the family? Star, what's up, Star? Yeah, dude, we had a great time with family. It was awesome. It was awesome. Had a really good year. Travels, they sucked, but you know what, man? Can't really complain. I do complain anyway, even though I say I can't really complain about having is a pretty good flight overall and everything, but I just hate flying, guys. Not scared of flying, just like the whole being cramped. I'm always in the middle seat every single flight I'm ever on. I'm always in the middle seat. I think I've had a window or aisle seat like once in my entire life, and it's just such a pain. But it was good. It was good. Amino, what's up, dude? Hey, sub BG, my brother twin, Serengo. What's up, dude? Good luck on your grind. I know Serengo is on the grind for that Dark Hawk right now. Good luck. Good luck. What's the average number of maxed 5 stars for a player? The average number? Across, like, the entire player base? I mean, yeah, I guess we got to narrow that down a bit more because most people I would say don't even have a single rank 5-star champion. But as we get to like the end game community and the people who've been playing this game for a long time and everything, like I mean, I have 5 right now. I would say people in my alliance have up to 7. I think 7 is the most in my alliance. There are some people that have like 8 probably who have done really well in the Alliance War seasons, like those alliances that place top 3 or something. And then I would say, just having one rank 5 5-star even puts you really in like that end game community, just because it's, you know, it's tough to get a maxed out 5-star champion. It ain't easy. It ain't easy. Gick, am I saying that correctly? G-I-K? Sent over 17 DKKs. Is that... Wait, is that the... is that Donkey King Kongs? No, I'm just kidding. Is that... That's not the Danish kroner, is it? I can't remember what DKK is. But dude, thank you so much for the for whatever that is. Saying first super chat also, best MCOC YouTuber. Oh, thanks, man. Dude, is that 3 first in one day? This is incredible, guys. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you so much. Thank you. BG, thanks for the burnt out video. I started to feel that way. A lot of truth in that video. Oh, good, man. I'm glad that you liked it. Glad they liked it. BG, was there the normal question for married couple, when are you gonna have kids, being thrown at you during Christmas? No, we used to get that question all the time, and we dated for like, I don't know, 10 years or something like that before we got married. So, you know, the question was always like, so, when are you guys getting married? And then it evolved to, so, when are you guys having kids? But, we've been together so long at this point, my family, they already know. They already know we're not having kids. It's not happening, so yeah. We didn't get that question this year. I don't think we've got that question for a couple of years now, actually. It's nice not getting that question. It is nice not getting that question. It's always so awkward. It's like, oh, when do you get married? Oh, thanks for bringing that up, because I don't know. I feel like I can't make a major life decision in this this casual conversation that we're having. But yeah. BG, how's your gifting event going? So I was just talking about that a little bit. I'm pretty much all done with the Alliance gifting event. I've got like 20,000 points towards it. Ooh, I'll show you guys real quick. So all right, just checking time. It seems like we're doing good on time. I traded for a bunch of the cores. You could see the Mystic cores, the Tech cores, and the Science cores. I have a lot of all of those. I have almost enough of all 3 of those to max out the 3 class masteries. I left like a few out. So like if you look at the Science ones, I have 76. I need 80 in total. I need 80 in total, and I'm just gonna get those 4 like naturally from the Science events that come around. I'm gonna keep looking for them because I don't need to unlock it right away. So I was thinking like, hey, if I could save, you know, that's 120 units. If I could save 120 units and just find the last 4 naturally, I'm gonna do that. So I did the same thing with Tech and Mystic as well. So, you know, just trying to save some units wherever I can. I don't need to unlock these things immediately. And if I do need to unlock them immediately, if I pull a certain champion, if there's a new Mystic champion that comes out that makes me want to max out Mystic Dispersion, I'll buy the rest of it. I need like 7, I think, for Mystic, you know, so I'll spend the units on it. But I'm gonna try my best to just farm those naturally from the if you guys, most of you should know that you can find them through these quests. You can't always find them, but I check this like every single day just to see if there's any Mystic cores in here. I'll just pop in the quest just like this, and I'll just do a quick little scan. I'll see, oh, no Mystic cores, and back out, and just do that. And I just do that with like basically with every single one of the quests every day. Takes like 1 minute to check the first 3 difficulties, because I don't think it can be found on the 4th one. If it can, somebody let me know, because I've never actually checked. But yeah, it takes like a minute, and if there's a core in there, I go in, grab it, saves myself 30 units for each core that I can find that way. So alright, just so you know, BG, I changed my name to match my IGN. My name was Chris Jordan. Crispy Jordan. I thought that was you. I was like, Crispy Jordan. That sounds awfully familiar to. Okay, the guy who was wanting a day stream. All right. Got it, man. Got it. You will now forever be known as Crispy Jordan. Good to know. All right, and there was another super chat. Another 17 DKKs from, I'm gonna say Gick. Hopefully it's not something I'm mispronouncing. Let me see if there's a message here, because there's no message with that super chat. Danish Krones. Okay, got it. It was the Danish Krones. All right, Cool. Well, dude, thank you so much again for another 17. I don't know. I'm gonna throw your name on the wall. I don't know exactly what that what the value of that is, but you sent over 34 of them. That's gotta be wall status right there. You know, I'm going by like the color of the super chat, and usually like that blue color means like roughly $2. So yeah, I'm sure all that together is probably around 5. Well, thank you very much, dude. Thank you. Is that Dicer in the chat too? What's up, Dicer? BGE, we're on the couch watching you. Say hi to Sam, my son, and Bethany, my wife. We're all big fans. What's up, Cody, Sam, and Bethany? You guys should all come to the next meetup. I've seen Cody there. I don't think I've seen. Oh man, it's gonna be really embarrassing if you did bring the family to the meetup, but I don't think you did. I'm pretty sure you didn't, because I do remember he had to leave for. Well, I'm not gonna get into personal stuff, but anyway, welcome everybody. Why the hell are you awake right now, Dicer? That is a great question, man. I don't know. I went to bed kind of early, just being wiped out from traveling, and woke up kind of early, it's kind of good because I needed to get this Darkhawk grind done with. I was trying to grind it last night, as we were like, you know, we had to take like an Uber back from the airport and stuff. So I was like trying to get the grind on during that. I was like, yeah, I'll just stay up a little bit and get this grind on. No, man, I was wiped out. I passed out almost immediately. So yeah, I need to get this 3-star Darkhawk. What is the cutoff for 3-star Darkhawk? Well, here, I guess we can do some cutoffs. These were my cutoff predictions from last round. I don't know what the champions actually went for. Maybe this is good or not. I don't know, guys. But I'm gonna try to put up whatever I can in the 3-star. I mean, we got like an hour left. I'm gonna try to get to like 1.3, 1.4, or something like that. Technically, it would be nice if I could do a few rounds in the 5-star featured as well, since I didn't get 1,000,000 points there yet. It'd be nice if I can get the 1,000,000. But yeah. 2-part question: is Domino worth a 5-star mutant gem? Oh, Josh, I wish you included both parts there. Oh, wait. Okay, I found your other part, too. Domino or Blade to rank 5 is your second part. Okay. I would say Domino... Worth a mutant gem? Yes, I would say so. Yeah, I think there's 3 mutant champions that I would personally give an awakening gem to. One would be Domino, one would be Omega Red, and the third would be Emma Frost. Here's the thing about Domino. You can play her without being awakened. She's really amazing on defense, and I would say on defense she pretty much needs it, since that can deal a lot of damage, all that chip damage from her awakened ability. Offensively, she doesn't need it as much, and if you wanted to save that gem for another champion, you know, that's could also be something to think about. As far as Domino or Blade to rank 5, that's really a whole lot of personal preference there. They're both great champions. Follow your heart. You can't go wrong either way. Kind of just depends on what you're looking for in this game at the moment. As for which one is the better or not, which I can't really say unless I know exactly what your situation is, and yeah, there's no way to even get that through text. The real question is, why am I awake? Panaman Pete, what's up, dude? Panaman Pete, how's your Darkhawk grind going, man? I think I saw where you were at in the Alliance chat, so if you don't want to say it, it's okay, you don't have to. But how you doing, man? How are you doing? How you doing? BG, do you realize Infinity Man is hard to intercept? I do realize Infinity Man's hard to intercept, yes. I actually... Here's the thing about intercepting, though. I think intercepting is overrated in a lot of ways. I think intercepting is very overrated, and I don't bother intercepting in a lot of situations. Versus Infinity Man, there's almost never a reason. Like, I mean, if I'm in a pinch and I can't take even the slightest bit of damage, I will go for an intercept. Otherwise, man, I feel like you're better off just not intercepting. Take a little bit more damage by blocking and baiting out heavy attacks or something like that. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. I'd rather do that versus going for an intercept, eating a 5-hit combo, and then having to, you know, revive myself to continue going. So, yeah. Yes, Demand is back. What's up, Peanut? How you doing, dude? Do you see the upcoming arena, BG? The upcoming arena. What is the upcoming arena? Is it? It's Wasp in the basic, right? Let me go check. It should be here, right? Oh, Star saying the upcoming arena has a feature of the 2015-2018 Champ Crystal. Is that what you're talking? Because that shouldn't be like the next one, right? That should be like the one after this next one, I think, right? I'm gonna go check this out. Hang on. I really want Wasp as a 4-star, so. Wait. Oh, I guess this is the 2015 Crystal because okay, interesting. We got Corvus and Strange on there. Okay, very interesting. It is the next one to start. Interesting. Okay. It's weird that they put the 2015 and 2018 champions together. I guess they felt like the 2018 champions were too good or something, man. I don't know. I don't know why they did that. It's a little bit weird, but hey, it should help lower the cutoff a little bit for the people who are grinding, so that's nice. That's nice. Baxter's buddy sent it over $5 saying, I took my unawakened 5-star Medusa to rank 5 last week. Opened the 5-star awakening gem, crystals, kabam, gave us for Xmas, and they blessed me with a cosmic awakening gem. Dude, jackpot. Freaking jackpot. Nice, dude. And Baxter's buddy, dude, thank you so much. That is $10 from me now. I really appreciate that. We're gonna crumble this wall a little bit, but that is with some good news that we're crumbling the wall, dude. I would say that had to be best case scenario for you, right? Having a 5-star rank 5 unawakened, popping open a free awakening gem crystal and getting exactly what you needed. That's awesome. I haven't popped open my awakening gem crystal yet. I don't know, man. You guys know I like to hoard things. I'm just gonna sit on the crystal for a little bit. I'll probably pop it open relatively soon though. I don't have anyone to rank up at the moment anyway, so it doesn't really matter what I get out of that thing. I kind of rather just leave it as an unknown for the time being. World Upside Down, Grant up in the AM. I grinded for 5-star featured. Run, the sky's falling. Wait, real deal. You grinded for a 5-star featured? Dude, what is happening? What the heck is happening? Wait, do you say grinded? Like, did you go for Darkhawk this round or last round, or what is going on? Dude, I'm so confused right now. Either way, I'm happy that you grinded for it. It makes me happy when I see people grinding for some reason, man. Yo, BG, Ziski, what's going on, man? 500 people. 500. Wait, there's 600 people here. Holy crap. Hope you got to eat a lot of your fave Christmas pickles, dude. I'm not even kidding. 2 types of pickles, 2 jars. I ate a lot of pickles, guys. It was good. It was good. Oh, man. The old Christmas pickles, man. I hope Demyak is in. Oh, man. I don't think Demyak's in here. I don't think I saw his name. But hopefully he doesn't hear that. Hope he doesn't hear that. I, too, got a Cosmic Gem after just using the one I had saved for months on Corvus. Well, back to having that gem in your pocket, at least there, Dicer. It's pretty good, dude. A lot of good Cosmic Champs out there. Real Deal's been with me from the beginning. Oh, snap. Wait, hold on. Did Real Deal say where he was at? Okay, I went for DH this round. Okay, alright. Well, good luck. Struggle bussing together. Yeah, good luck, man. I hope both of you get it. Hope both of you get that champ. KWG, XKWG, sending over £2, saying, hey, 550 4-star Medusa or Hype, both awakened. They're both really good. I would say it's a lot of personal preference. A lot of personal preference between the two. I enjoy them both. I have both of them ranked up as both 4 stars and 5 stars. I think it kind of depends on I think it kind of depends on what you're looking for out of the champion. Personally, I find Hyperion to be better in Alliance Quest just because he has that heal available to him. Although I don't fight any Sentinels in the Alliance Quest that I participate in, so maybe Medusa is better if you're depending on which map you run. So even there, it's like such a toss-up, man. I really enjoy playing both, man, too. It's so tough to say. Like, I slightly favor playing Medusa. in a lot of ways, but at the same time, she's on defense for me so much that I end up playing Hyperion probably more than I play Medusa at this point. Yeah, it's just personal preference, man. I wish there was an easy way for me to tell you so that you don't even have to make that decision yourself, but it really does come down to that personal preference. I think they're both good defenders. I think they're both good attackers. Like, they can both do it all. The only thing that I could really tell you is that you don't have to fear making the wrong decision if you just go with who you like, since they can actually just both do everything, you know. So you can't go wrong. You can't really make a mistake there. But thank you very much for the £2, dude. I really appreciate it. And Mr. Blaze sending over 40 of them rupees, saying, where'd this message go? Where did this message go? Here we go. Max 3-star / take 4-star. Wait, what? Max 3-star / take 4-star. Done with Act 5. Realm of Legends, Road to Labyrinth. Want roster like you. Okay. You want a roster like me. You've done all of Act 5, Road to Labyrinth, and Realm of Legends. That's what I take this as. Also, your spacebar might be broken, just judging by the way you're typing. It might be busted. If that's the case, I'm sorry to hear that. But hold on, max 3-star / take 4-star. I mean, I would. Okay, here's the way I would approach maxing out your 3-stars. I would just kind of slowly max them over time with level up events. You know, if you were serious about like grinding out the 3-star arena to get new champions and that type of thing, just to kind of keep the collection going, then that might be too slow of a method for you, and you might have to, you know, max them out quicker. But yeah, I would prioritize getting all of your 4-star champions to rank 3. This way you could use them in the arena, or just kind of mess around with them, have a bit of fun, test them out. You know, see if you like them. This way, you know, if you want to go for them as like a higher level champion, something like that. I would prioritize getting the 4-stars to rank 3, and then slowly max out the 3-stars over time during level up events. That's personally what I would what I'd recommend. If I'm misinterpreting your question, please clarify for me if I didn't get that right. It sounds like you just want to have the biggest roster you possibly can of all the different types of champions all maxed out. I think that's what you're saying. But dude, thank you very much for the 40 rupees. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. We're saving this gem for a certain shiny guy. Ooh, saving it for that the possibility of an early 2019. Oh geez, not Quicksilver, right? Silver Surfer. There we go. That's what his name is. BG, any guesses on the 2015/2018 5-star featured arena cutoff? Will the chance of a bad pull deter the community, or will the Savages still make it a 50+ million cutoff? I don't think it's going to be 50 million plus, no, but I do think the cutoff's still going to be relatively high. I don't know, I'll guess maybe like 35 million. It's so tough to say though, man. I mean, we don't really have much info to go by for these crystals, and there were a lot of good champions this year, so I don't know. I'll say 35 mil. Maybe slightly less, maybe more. Who knows? But yeah, I would say about 35. It is tempting. It is tempting looking at it, but man, I just got back. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that grind myself. Also stopped, but pulled a tech gem. I was like FML and did the work. Oh, dude, yeah, that tech gem. I bet you were thinking like, damn it, why did I have to pull this tech gem? Now I have to keep going. I have to do it. No. Put my 565s into a random dungeon partner finder, and the game paired me with a dude that only has rank 2s. Oh, poos and poos. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Sorry to hear that. Am I dreaming, Demiak, or is my baby girl really back? Oh, how I missed you, Mr. Brian Grant. 1.4 good for the 3-star, by the way. Love you. Yeah, 1.4 should be good, Demiak, but you never know with these things, man. But it should be good. It should be good. I'd be pretty happy if I got to 1.4 myself, which is probably what I'll be able to get to tonight. So, or this morning. Jeez. So yeah, is 5-star Emma worth taking to rank 4? I believe so. Yep. Depends on what you need, of course. I know some people have ranked up their Emmas and haven't found, you know, haven't found a ton of use for her. But I absolutely think that she's worth it if you need what she can offer. The immunities, the anti-evade stuff. I still really want an Emma Frost, and the big reason why is like the anti-evade thing, where the enemies can't evade while in your telepath form. I think that's so cool, man. Because evading champions is still like one of the biggest problems for me. Just, oh god. I mean, oh, man. We've all been there though, right? Champion evades one time, fight's going well, champion evades one time, even if they're not the nastiest of evading champions, like a Black Widow or something, and then boom, that one evade leads to your death. Yeah, I don't really want to play that game. I'd rather just have a champion that can completely eliminate all that. Only have 4 Tier 2 Alpha left. 2 questions. 1, is it worth taking Hyperion to rank 4 for future content? 2, is it worth putting 6 stones in Hyperion if he is not in my top 5? Definitely not worth putting 6 stones in Hyperion if he's not your top 5. That's a definite no. Not for the 5-star. I don't know about how 4 stars scale just for everyone else, but 5-star absolutely not. And it is worth taking Hyperion to rank 4. Yeah, I don't know what your roster looks like, so I can't say if that's your ultimate best decision or not, but he's absolutely worth it. And Doug Cowell sent another $5 saying, prepping for Variant Chapter 3. Best use for Awakening Gem, Wasp, Sentry, Void, or Red Hulk. I already have Gulk. Thanks for the streams. I would absolutely 100% give that Awakening Gem to Void. No question as far as what I would do, and that is absolutely what I recommend. Void, he's so useful in so many areas of the game, including the variant difficulty. He was the MVP for me for Chapter 3. I basically used a combination of Void and Gulk and Hyperion. I can't leave out Hyperion. Hyperion was also an MVP, but I basically used those 3 for the majority of like every single fight in Chapter 3. Man, it was incredible. But yeah, I would definitely give that to Void. If you're not a Void fan, which I understand, not everybody is in the Void fan club. Just checking how many more 3 stars I have left. Okay, all right, good. No, we're plenty good. All right. If you're not a fan of Void, I don't even know who my second would be out of that list. Oh man, I don't know. I have a really good time playing Wasp in content that doesn't matter a whole lot, but in Variant I feel like I would just be throwing away a lot of units. But in terms of like a fun factor, she'd probably be the most fun for me personally. But yeah, it doesn't even come close. I would give it to Void. Doug, thank you so much for the $5, dude. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. BG Variant 100%. I got a Cosmic 4 to 5 and Awakening Gem. Who's the best to save for? I don't want to do Corvus because I have the 6-star. Wait, hold on. Cosmic 4 to 5 and Awakening Gem is the best to save for. I don't want to do Corvus because I have the 6-star. Okay. Well, I mean, there's a lot of good Cosmic champions out there. Cosmic, basically Cosmic and Science are like my favorite 2 classes. I don't even know which one is is in the lead at this point, but there's Hyperion, there's Medusa, there's Venom the Duck, which I know some people are gonna laugh at, but I'm serious when I say Venom the Duck. There's also just straight up regular Venom, who is quickly growing to be one of my favorite champions after all the Venom testing I did on the during the Map 7 beta. There's just so many good Cosmic champions at this point. And then in the future, with a lot of people thinking that Silver Surfer, right? That is his name, right? Oh man, it's really embarrassing when I don't know these like very obviously popular and famous Marvel characters. But Silver Surfer, most people believe that he's going to be Cosmic. So even if you wanted to wait for something like that, you want to wait you could wait for something like that, do a grind or make that a time to buy crystals, which I don't really recommend. But if you wanted to go for him, you could save for that too. Who knows when he's coming though? So if you are gonna save for a future champion like that, who knows? That teaser could have been a teaser for like next December, for all we know. So yeah. Hi BG, shout out from Indonesia. Shout out to Indonesia, dude. Indonesia, that's awesome. All you Cosmic Gem dudes should save for Thor Stormbreaker once Endgame releases. Oh, do you think there's going to be another Thor that could be? Could be. My 565 arena team of Ghost, Wasp, Dusa takes under a minute to run. Ah, dude. Any arena team that has Wasp in it is an enjoyable team to play. But yeah, Ghost, Wasp, and Dusa, and I know you're running Suicides right now since you're on a featured grind. Yeah, that's got to be insane. That's got to be so insane. BG, how does Luke Cage Awaken ability scale with 6 stones? Does the Indestructible last longer? I think it lasts longer, and also the cooldown between times where he can go Indestructible is reduced. It scales pretty well. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it scales pretty well, but at the same time, I'm not too quick to give Luke Cage 6 stones, just because I don't know how necessary it is to lower the cooldown of it or increase the length of it. You know, a lot of times you're just like, his Awaken ability would just allow you to play more aggressively and push them to a special 3. And then you just eat that special 3, which the duration of it doesn't really matter, you know? So, I don't know, I'd probably save my 6 stones for another champion, personally. But I think he does scale reasonably well if Luke Cage is just like a personal favorite of yours or something. Is there anything that today you would update in your Void Guide video published some time back? Yeah, there's a bunch of things that I would update about the Void Guide. I don't know exactly what they'd all be off the top of my head, but yeah, I mean that Void Guide I made, I put a lot of work into that Void Guide, and I've been playing the champion for roughly, I don't know, like 10 hours before making it, which is a pretty substantial amount of time for an early access champion through the content creator program, where I couldn't really use them in like Alliance War, Alliance Quest. So I felt really good about it at the time, and I still do feel really good about it. But of course, there's things that get left out. You know, so there's certain champions where I've put like 100 hours into them, and Void is probably one of those champions at this point, and I'll still be learning things about the champion. So, BG, for those who want to grind the 15-18 featured and can't grind a ton, is it better to wait for the second round to see what the cutoff is before risking it? I don't know how to answer that. Like, the second round, I think, usually goes up by a little bit, because I think there's a lot of people that are in that same spot of like, well, I want this crystal, but what if it goes for 50 million? I don't think it's worth 50 million. And then they see that the crystal only goes for 30 million, and they're like, oh, 30 million's not too bad. I'll have to put the grind on. I'll have to really put a good effort in, but I could do 30 million. And then they end up putting up like 32 million, and then the crystal goes for like 35 million or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, like, ultimately it's probably better to see like what it goes for before you decide to go all in on the grind, but it's tough to do that. It's tough to do that sometimes. So good luck if you're grinding. There's not really too many secrets when it comes to figuring out what a champion or crystal is going to go for, other than just kind of throwing your hat into the ring and hoping for the best in terms of like round 1 or 2. Use the Cosmic 5-star gem on Hype. Was that good, or I screwed that gem? He'll be first rank 5. No, that was good. Awakening Hyperion is a good move. Maybe you're asking that because I said using 6 stones on Hyperion, a 5-star Hyperion is not a good move. The thing is, like, Hyperion, he doesn't need high Sig level. The difference between Sig 20 and Sig 200 is like hardly noticeable. Your Furies and your power gain will last for like 0.1 second longer. Like, there's like no difference between the two. So yeah, I would like Awakening Hyperion, good. Don't give him any sig stones though. Really, maybe a few, just because maybe the first few matter, but after that it doesn't matter. Once he gets to once his signature ability says like 70% increased duration, like stop feeding him any sig stones, because I think it only goes to 75, and it takes like all the sig stones in the world to get him up to 75. So yeah, you're not running suicides anymore for arena. I wish I could, but for Alliance War, I can't really run suicides with the champions I have. So yeah, I can't really use suicides anymore. Use Luke Cage all the time. Map 5 AQ at Sig 20. I could eat 2 special 3s per fight. At Sig 50, I can now eat 3 special 3s per fight. Okay. Yeah, definitely an improvement, but 6 stones are definitely hard to come by too. So if you use them a lot, could be worth it. If not, maybe better save it. How good should I feel at 69 mil? Panaman Pete, I'd feel pretty damn good at 69 mil, dude. I'd feel so hold on. I'm gonna look it up. What did he go for in round 1? Don't tell me. I'm looking it up right now. Just kind of thinking out loud here. Okay, so he went for 59.6 according to Trucos' little graphic here. Of course, with arena results night helping with that data. Okay, so 59.6, dude. Panaman Pete, I'd feel great at 69, dude. I'd feel great at 69. I have no clue if he's going to go up. Arena result, Knight said 70, though. I don't think a lot of people participate in his survey anymore, unfortunately, Pete, which is pretty sad, man. I mean, I can't really say anything because it's rare that I fill out the survey myself, but it is sad to see that like the data is not as accurate as it used to be, and the only reason for that is just because people stopped filling out the forms after they did their arena grind. So he might only get. Oh yeah, okay. So Dimitri's saying 97th place was 70 million. So that might have been the closest that he got to someone submitting data, closest to rank 150 that he got. You know. So I feel great at 69 too. Wow. I didn't realize what I said. Oh man, was it your quickest time finishing Realm of Legends, Brian? Probably one of the videos that I just uploaded with either Omega Red or Hyperion. I can't even remember which one I did it faster with. But yeah, that'd be the fastest. Welcome back, Brian. Heisenberg, what's up, dude? Hey, what Mutant Champion deserves a 5-star Awakening Gem? Thanks. Mutant Champions. I actually just said this earlier, too. I would say Domino, Omega Red, and Emma Frost. Those are the champions, for 5 stars at least, that I would give a gem to. When it comes to 4 stars, it's a little bit different for me. I would say top of the list for 4-star to Awaken is Archangel, and then also like Wolverine would be thrown into there as well. But yeah, for 5 stars, I really value the 3 that I just mentioned. Hey Brian, Twitter, I sent before and after pics of my setup with the new desk I built. I love you. Alright, hold on, let me see. Hold up. Hector's read that. Alright, where's Hector? Starting to think hype generic might be worth it. He saved me so many potions in AQ. All his sig is really early on as well. Yeah, it could be worth it. Could be worth it for hype. It's hard to say. I mean, if he's saving you items, like that's kind of how I see it as if it's worth it to awaken a champion or not. I always try to get across the point. I don't always get it across clearly enough, but I always try to get it across the point that it's not necessarily about the champion and if the champion is worth awakening or not. It's more about like what is the result of that awakening going to do? Are you going to save a bunch of items if you awaken a certain champion? Even if most people would consider that champion not good enough to awaken, if you're going to save a bunch of resources or be able to complete some content that you otherwise would not have been able to complete, you know, then that champion's worth it. So it all depends on what that's going to do for you. All right, where is all right, here's the before and after of Demiak with your little oh whoops, your little Super Nintendo setup here, which my head is kind of covering the actual console part, but nice, dude. You got a deodorant stick that's also kind of not shown on screen, but it's like right below where my mouse is. So it's good having that deodorant. Here's the new desk. Looking good, dude. It's looking good, man. I like it. I see you got a microphone set up here. I know you're thinking about doing some streaming. Is this for a possible stream time? Looks good though. Alright, let's get back to this grind though, man. Let me check in. Where's my score at? 1.12. Still got about 35 minutes left. Alright, should be enough time as long as I don't get too distracted. 5-star unduped Venom or duped Sentinel to rank 4. Left with Act 5 exploration. I would go with a duped Sentinel over an unduped Venom for almost every situation. So yeah, that's what I recommend. We got Brett in here. What's up, Brett? Got some 4 Loki in here. Hey BG, you got a skill awakening gem. Used it on Blade, then used the generic on Void to 565. Nice. I'd say it's some good progress on your account there, man. Getting Blade and Void awakened and ranked up. That is awesome. Having a hard time deciding between Stark Domino or Hype to rank 5. I still have Variant Chapter 2 and 3 to explore. That is a tough choice. That is a tough choice. They're all really good. Yeah, they're all really good. Good luck with your decision is all I'm going to say. Yo, BG, finished the year in a big way, Act 4 100%, and defeated the Collector. Nice, dude. Nice. Dude, I would say finishing Act 4 is I know, like, becoming uncollected, defeating the Collector and everything, like, that's probably the bigger achievement of the two. But I swear, Act 4 is so long, dude. Just being able to say you 100% such a long quest, like, that's a serious achievement right there. I feel like the amount of energy it takes to get through Act 4 is like the entire rest of the story content combined, like Act 1, 2, 3, and 5, you know. Baxter's buddy sending over another buck, saying read last. Okay, got it. Wait, your last one says read next. Are you trying to trap me in an endless loop of reading last and reading next, Baxter's buddy? Nice try. I will not fall for your shenanigans. Thank you for the buck, though, dude. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Joseph Montero also sending over a buck. I'm assuming a read last buck. Where is your last one here, Joseph? Is there a last one? Not seeing it. Hold up. About to control F this sucker. Hold up. Hold up, please. Okay. Your next your next message is lol. All right. Thank you for the buck, dude. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. BG, have you already know the cold hard fact about the old-timey movie? Wait, what? What is this? Old-timey movie that Kevin watches in Home Alone. It's actually a clip made for that specific scene. Oh, yeah, I'm aware of that. I am well aware of that. Oh, I can't remember the name of it now. I used to know the name of it, and I did, of course, watch Home Alone 1 and 2 this year, like I do every single year, man. Every single year around Christmas time, my wife and I, we have to watch both of the Home Alones, the only 2 Home Alones in existence. That is, of course, because there is no Home Alone 3, 4, and 5 or anything like that. There's only first 2. Anyone who tells you otherwise is a liar. But yeah, I did know that. Emmanuel Lehrer, am I saying that correctly? Sending over €2. Is there a last message with your €2? Thank you very much. Here we go. Found one. Just did some math, and the result is that my first Labyrinth run with Gwenpool would need about 550 L3 potions. Any tips on farming potions without them expiring? I would say... Alright, couple of things. We'll talk about the potion expiring thing first. I I would say this, like they have 2 weeks before they expire in your inventory, in your overflow. So as soon as that first potion hits your overflow, or like plan out your run 2 weeks in advance, basically, so that when you do start to put the potions in the overflow, just kind of be ready that sometime within those next 2 weeks you're going to be diving in. That's really all you can do about keeping them in the overflow. You can also keep some potions in the kind of extra overflow before they hit your real overflow. This is more useful with revives than anything, because you don't get a lot of potions through let me just show you real quick. You don't get a lot of potions through like the event quest, but like you can, like you see the this area right here essentially, where like if I wanted to keep this potion for the next essentially 3 weeks, oh my god, talking about voice crack, for the next 3 weeks I could. I can not claim this for the next 6.5 days, then finally claim this reward, and then it will have 2 weeks in the overflow. But there's really, like I said, that's mostly for revives more than anything, but hopefully that tip will help you with those at least. I will say this though, 550 is a lot. I think you might be better off spending your time kind of practicing a little bit inside of Realm of Legends if you aren't already, and maybe you can keep that number down a little bit from 550, because that is quite a bit, and I don't know what rank of champion that you're running with. But it might also be, like, if it's not a rank 5 champion, then it would be worth waiting for a rank 5 champion to do that run. Just, like I said, maybe you already are running with a rank 5, but just in case you're not, that's what I would recommend. But thank you very much. I really appreciate the €2 that you sent over, and I wish you the best of luck with your farming and your labyrinth running. Thank you, thank you. Also, while I'm on this screen, Screw Legacy, I don't think he's in here right now, but Screw Legacy, I didn't unfriend him. I should unfriend him for him sending over this crystal, because I'm not going to claim this crystal. I have to sit here and wait for it to expire for the next 5 days. And now I have this this mail notification here that has to sit here for the next 5 days as well, until the thing just expires on its own. Which is why I don't like when anyone sends, which is the exact reason why I don't add anyone to my friends list, because I don't want anybody sending me over items because I can't claim them. So yeah, Screw Legacy for that, man. If he does it again, I swear I'm gonna. He's lucky he's my highest friend level for dungeon running. But okay, a few more super chats. I'm falling behind here. I'm sorry, guys. Matthew Eaton sending over another $2. Or wait, is that? It's the first $2. Either way, send it over $2, and it's called Angels with Filthy Souls. Aha, yes, that does sound familiar. That does sound familiar. And there's more than one that they made too. Is the second one? I can't remember if the second one's just like a sequel to it or not. But there's more than one. Holy crap! Only 28 minutes left. All right, must stay on grind now. Must keep going. I'll be so sad if I miss this 3-star. But thank you so much for that, Matthew. Appreciate that. Joseph Montero sending over another buck. Is this a real message this time? Because I don't think Joseph sent over a real message last time. They're just laughing again. Just a bunch of lulz coming my way. Lol, 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 lol. That's all you're sending over. Well, thanks, man. I appreciate the buck, and whatever you're finding funny is good, I guess. Thank you. Christian sent over $5 saying, just want to say thank you and chat regulars for helping me get through my first path of Labyrinth. Oh, dude, yeah, I saw that tweet. Congrats, man. Congrats on speaking of Labyrinth, congrats on clearing Labyrinth. Well done, dude. Well done. Glad that we could be of some help to your Labyrinth run. Oh, my wife's in here. Good night, friends. I'm going back to sleep. You just pop in to say hello. Going back to sleep. Hi, friends. Good night, friends. Wow. And Mentor of Titan sending over $5 as well, saying Magic, Ghost Rider, Domino, or Cap Infinity to 455. Cap will mostly serve for Variant as my Science and Cosmic roster. Don't cut it, and I'm on Chapter 3. Okay. Yeah, it's a tough one. All 4 of those champions they mentioned are good champions. I'd say it depends on how badly you want to get through Variant right now. If your Science and Cosmic roster doesn't really cut it, I mean, I don't know exactly what it looks like, but it sounds like you might just be better off waiting, like giving a little bit of time before even attempting to go through that 3rd chapter. Because I mean, if your Science and Cosmic roster isn't great right now, then just adding one 455 cap is not going to suddenly turn it into like an easy time. You know what I mean? It's oh, Kofkov wall should be 11. Okay, all right, my bad, dude. Good call. Updated. Thank you for the reminder. All right, but anyway, if that you know, if that cap is really going to be like your main clear for that chapter, it's not going to be enough. So I would give it more time and maybe wait till you rank up like 2 or 3 good Cosmic and Science champions before tackling that content. I mean, if you really want to push through it right now, then yeah, you got to work with what you got, and yeah, go with that cap. But I would maybe make it a little bit more of a long-term goal. And you could still go with Cap. I'm not saying not to go with him, but you know, maybe make him like the first of the rank ups that's going to get you through that section. Or if you are going to wait, then there's nothing wrong with ranking up one of the other ones. Magic, Ghost Rider, Domino, all good champions, and I would recommend maybe ranking up another, like ranking up one of those 3 if they're going to help you out in something like Alliance War or other areas of the game that will help you to further get the rewards that you needed, or that you need to then rank up multiple Science and Cosmic champions and then take on Variant, something like that. So I don't have an exact answer of who you should be ranking up, but hopefully that advice helps you out in some way. Bottom line, though, is that one Science champion, one 455 Infinity cap is not going to be enough to reasonably get through Chapter 3 of Variant, unless you were just going to brute force your way through and you know, just kind of burn a ton of items type of thing. But dude, thank you very much for the $5, Metro Titan. Appreciate it. Hey BG, what is that new arena? It looks like you could get. Looks like you could what? Get. Oh yeah, the 2015 and 2018 arena you're talking about. Yeah, it's a crystal that you're gonna get, a 2015 or 2018 crystal. Well, it's one crystal, but you get a champion from either 2015 or 2018. Brian, what did you get from the free 5-star Awakening gem? I haven't popped it open yet. I have not popped it open yet. I'm sitting on it still. Well, I'll pop it open. I don't know when I'm going to pop it open. Maybe when I have 2 tier 5 basic catalysts ready to go. Maybe I'll save it till then. Because I have no need for an Awakening gem right now at this moment. So I'll just kind of sit on it, and then when I figure out what I want, maybe I'll just cross my fingers and hope for the best that that I will get whatever I'm looking for, even though it usually doesn't happen. But sometimes it happens, so you know. Mentor of Titan sent over another $2 saying thanks BG for the detailed answer. Appreciate it. No problem, dude. Glad I could have helped in some way. Thank you so much for the now $7. You guys appreciate it. ABG, how would I join For Wife? I'm 345k rating and have 5.9k prestige, but it says to ask in your streams about joining. Yeah, I don't know if my wife's still in here. It seemed like she was maybe just popping in for a second and then leaving. She might. Oh, she looks like she might still be in the chat. It basically just comes down to if there's an opening or not, and the requirements aren't anything too crazy. You know. If there's an opening, and it seems like you're a good person and your account is somewhat on the level of everyone else in there, then you pretty much get in. But it really, you know, there has to be an opening, of course. So if my wife's not in here, then you basically gotta ask when she's around. Yeah. Because I don't do any of like the recruiting for that alliance or anything like that. It all goes through her or the other people in that alliance, of course. Sometimes other people do it. 5-star unduped Korg to rank 4, good move? I would say it depends on where you're at in the game currently, Chris. Here's the thing about ranking up Korg unawakened. He could still be a good defender if you're not in the highest tiers. He could still catch a lot of people off guard. The way you have to fight him can be challenging, I would say. And you could absolutely still die, even with him not being awakened, even with him not reflecting that damage that he can reflect. But the other, on the flip side of that, if you're in a tier that's not quite at the highest in the game, then your rank up materials are probably best used on a champion that's going to help you to continue progressing, like an attacking champion, someone to get through some difficult content, kind of bolster that side of your roster versus going with a defensive rank up that only may get you some kills sometimes. So yeah, it's like it's a pretty tough spot. Like if you have an overflowing amount of tier 2 alpha and you just don't know who to use them on, then yes, an unawakened Korg, depending on your tier, can be a good way to spend those tier 2 alphas. But for most people, I would say probably not. And I'd personally just look to rank up a better attacking champion. Maybe leave him at rank 3, put him on defense. Maybe he'd still get a kill every once in a while. Something like that. BG, I have 247 5-star Sig Stone crystals and 100 generic stones, plus some in the overflow. I can't open them crystals because I can't use any science ones. I'm so sad. Amino, holy crap, dude. That is so many Sig Stones. Please spread the wealth and share some Sig Stones with the rest of us, because man, that's a lot of Sig Stones. Oh, you could max out like pretty much any champion you want. That's awesome. Sucks that you can't pop open the sucks that you can't pop open the crystals, but geez, dude, that is a lot of Sig Stones. Love the thumbnail, BG. Thanks, man. I worked hard on it. I worked real hard on it. You tell it took many hours. ABG, Luke Cage unawakened, Gulk unawakened, or wait for better pull to rank 4. This would be my 3rd rank 4 5-star. I would say both can be decent, even unawakened. It kind of depends. It's a tough call. It really is a tough call. I don't know who your other rank 4s are. Would ranking up either of those help you to get through some difficult area of the game that you're having a tough time getting through right now? Like if you're not uncollected already, would it help you get uncollected? Or if you are uncollected, would it help you to get through the monthly event quest easier with less item cost, that type of thing? If so, then I would say yeah, ranking up either of those would be a good call. I think generally Luke Cage is the better of the two, but there are certain instances where you really need that Gladiator Hulk. Whenever you're going up against Starburst, which is present in in Chapter 3 of Variant, so even if you're not quite there yet, eventually he'll give you some good value that way, or Dormammu's or some other areas. He can really shine. But generally Luke Cage for like general purpose questing has been more useful for me. Or if you take path 8 of Alliance War that has a Starburst node on it, then Gladiator Hulk could be better for that. So it's a tough call. If it's going to help you right now, though, I would say it's fine to rank up either of them unawakened. It's also fine to wait, though, if you don't think they're going to help you to achieve like a new milestone with your roster type of thing. Alright, Brian, Demiak's gonna have to head out now, but I've got more stuffs to tell you tonight. I missed you, man. Didn't realize just how much I look forward to the streams until you were gone. Well, it's good to be back, Demiak. I missed all you guys, too, of course. And yes, I will be back tonight, for anyone wondering if I will be back tonight. Only gonna be here for another hour or so for right now. I ain't going anywhere just yet. Oh, that was like a two-parter question that I was going to go back and read. Here we go. Part 1, I would really love Void to round out my utility roster. I always run Suicides in Alliance War offense, so I'd never use him in war. His main use for me could be in future difficult quests like Variant. Part 2, if I ever got him, would he be worth a science gem only since he'd mainly sit on the bench? I'd use a generic if I didn't run Suicides. Well, when it comes to ranking up certain champions like that, I would say, yeah, it's still worth awakening them, but wait until you absolutely need to awaken them. Otherwise, you might just awaken them naturally. You know, so in a case like that, with Void, where you just kind of want him for the future for certain utility cases, and you're not going to be running him in Alliance War and that type of thing, yeah, just kind of hold on to a gem for him, you know? Just keep that in your back pocket and save it for that rainy day where you need to bust out that Void in order to complete something. That's good advice just for a lot of awakening situations, you know? It's not gonna kill you guys to hold on to gems sometimes, you know? If you're able to get by without using it, then you know, what's the rush? What's the rush? If it is going to help you in some way, if it is going to help you save resources or die less in Alliance War, that type of thing, then yeah, okay, use that gem. But there will be those times where you don't have to rush into that decision. You can kind of just wait on it. Even way back in the day, it's funny that I'm using Electra right now. Way back in the day, Electra was a champion that got me through a certain celebrity challenge. It was the Ming Naz celebrity challenge, and I basically I can't remember if I saved an awakening gem for. I don't think I saved an awakening gem. I think she was already awakened or something. I don't know, but I was basically holding on to some units and just kind of having that same idea in my mind, holding on to units. You know, just because you have units doesn't mean you need to throw them away in any sense, right? Even something that's going to have like an infinite value for you, which are masteries. Even masteries, you know, I held on to my units until I needed to unlock certain masteries, and that is when I unlocked Resonate for the first time. I unlocked Resonate because I needed the reduced defensive ability accuracy that Electra could bring. But it's not that reliable unless you have the Resonate mastery. So I unlocked Resonate and used her to get through that challenge. Same thing can be said for pretty much any resource in this game, whether it's units, gold, rank up gems, awakening gems, whatever, you know, catalysts. There's nothing wrong with just kind of holding on to that stuff until you kind of need, until you know what you need to use them on, you know. Is that Cade in here? What's up, Cade? Saying, you dirty dog, welcome back, handsomeness. What's up, dude? It's good to be back. It's good to be back. When using Void, when you're about to trigger Fear of the Void, is it best to wait for the timer or throw a special one? Well, you want to time your next special one after Fear of the Void triggers. This way you can get a debuff going right away. You know, like if you throw your special one when the enemy already has 6 debuffs or they're about to get their 6th debuff naturally, then yeah, it's pretty much a waste. So yeah, you want to try to wait if you can. Sometimes you got to throw your special one anyway. Sometimes you know, for different reasons. Sometimes you just need to push the enemy back a little bit. Sometimes you need to even just a little bit of damage from the special one, or sometimes giving the enemy a little bit more power. Like, let's say it's an enemy, let's say it's on a limber node where you can't really parry to get your openings, and they don't have a full bar of power where you could, you know, bait out a special and get your opening that way. Sometimes you got to throw that special one just to feed their power meter a little bit more and control the fight that way. So it's not an exact
You know, you can't really just have like a blanket statement of yes, always wait to hold your special one. But if you can, then it's better too. Yeah. Hey BG, how can I counter a Starburst without regeneration champs? Without Gladiator Hulk, who is the best option, I would say regeneration champs are the next best. But if you don't have either of those, then you got to do with items, pretty much. High DPS champions. Sometimes if you have the right high DPS champions and you can burst your way through fights very quickly, then Starburst won't deal a ton of damage to you. I think Hyperion's great for this, although, I mean, technically he's a regeneration champion. But I don't activate my regeneration with Hyperion while fighting Starburst. You know, like what I'll do is I'll kind of build up my Furies. Get to a special 3 also to even have the Cosmic Furies. Or actually, I don't always do that. But I'll try to build up my Furies at the start of the fight where Starburst is dealing the least amount of damage. Because Starburst, it ramps up. It starts out not dealing a ton of damage to you. And as the enemy's health meter goes down, the Starburst damage goes up. So if you can kind of ramp up throughout the fight early on without dealing a lot of damage, such as Hyperion's heavy attacks, and then just kind of pile on the damage very rapidly, hit him with like a special 2, Hyperion special 2 that will stun them, and just kind of deal a ton of damage all at the end of the fight there. It'll minimize the damage you take at least. You're still going to take a bunch. You're still going to take a bunch. You might have to use some items to kind of compensate for whatever damage you did take. But if you have you know, a powerful enough team of champions that you're taking through there, you can get through a quest that has Starburst without doing any type of healing, you know? It's kind of like, if you think about the Flare node, and I think Act 5.1 is when they first introduced Flare, and I mean, every single fight has degen on it, and people were freaking out in the beginning, but the fights end so quickly that, yeah, although you're taking damage, as long as you don't make too big of mistakes, you can actually still get through there without needing regen or needing to use items and stuff like that. So it's kind of a similar concept to that. You just want to burst through them as quickly as possible. If you're using slow DPS champions, then you're going to have a terrible time. Alright, I'm getting a little bit worried that I'm not scoring enough points here, so I'm going to start using a few boosts. Maybe I should have done this earlier. Maybe I should just use the 3x boost, but I'm going to hope that the 1.5s are enough, man. Let's just hope this is enough. This should, if I get like 3 or like 4 rounds of boosting in by the time this is over, that'll put me pretty close to 14 or 1.4 mil, and hopefully that's enough. Hopefully that's enough to get this guy. If not, well, it's just a 3-star. I'll get him eventually. ABJ got Sparky rank 565 and Doc Ock rank 455. Got Tech Gem again. Star-Lord still worth awakening. Done with Labyrinth Easy Path. Please help. Personal preference. I would not give Star-Lord an awakening gem in that situation, and I would save it for a different champion. You know, some people still really like Star-Lord though. If you're one of those people, I mean, he wouldn't be useless, but I just think you can get a little bit more value out of that gem if you save it for a different champion. So, yeah, that's what I would do. I would save it for like a Sentinel or a Dark Hawk or something like that, you know. You already have the, oh, Jesus, dude, the voice cracks, man. I don't know what's going on with my voice today. I guess not talking as much. Getting reused to, talking a bunch during the stream is throwing me off here. Or maybe just from the plane flying kind of messing with my head a little bit. Wait, did this rocket just parry my special 1 here in the world? Thank you for answering my question, BG. You're great. No problem, dude. And to everyone else who I missed your question, I am sorry, guys. Try my best, of course. What's up, BG? Pull a 4-star Kang from 3 greater gifting crystals. Nice, congrats. And pull a skill gem from free gifts from Kabam. I take Killmonger. And use the gem on him. Nice, dude. Congrats on all that. Sounds like everything worked out pretty nicely for you this holiday season. Got the Mystic Gem. Should I save for Salami Supreme or Doctor Doom? Well, I mean, we don't know if or even when or when or if Doctor Doom is coming is what I meant to say. So, I mean, it's up to you. I've heard some people don't mind playing Salami Supreme unawakened, so maybe you'd want to save it for someone who needs it more. So yeah, it's up to you. I don't really have him as a high level champion, so I can't really say how important it is to awaken the guy or not. Now that you're hitting puberty, will you start to grow hair too? Yeah, dude. Yeah, puberty's finally setting in. Oh, feels good, guys. Feels good. Now I know what everyone's talking about. Hopefully I'll start growing some hair. My pants, they're growing. Maybe I should say this for the late night stream talk. But yeah, puberty, it's feeling good, guys. BG, hope you're having a good day, man. Just got my 4-star Awakening gem. I'm wondering if I should put it in Blade, Hyperion, to Luke Cage. Still not done, uncollected. Okay, I would probably give it to Blade. I think Blade, especially in Act 5, is amazing. And just having the ability to regenerate with him, yeah, I'd give it to Blade personally. That's what I would do. BG, what do you think if at minimum for a change they add in more boosts, for example 50% less bleed or poison? I would like to be able to see the defender as well, but this is another option. I'm not really a fan of boosting in general. I don't know, it just doesn't feel good to use boost. I kind of like the 3-minute boosts. Even then, though, it feels a little bit weird to me. Like, I'm not asking Kabam to get rid of them by any means, right? We're all used to the boosts at this point. Don't take them away. But I don't really want to add more to the game. If they were going to add a way to further customize our champions, I'd want it to be through a different method than boosting. I'd want it to be through an item system, a more permanent item system, kind of one like an item system that I recommended or suggested, I don't know, like 2 years ago now or something like that, a year and a half ago, whenever it was, a year ago, where I think it'd be cool if we can like find items in the game and kind of have our champions equip them. Gear, some people like to refer to it as, and yeah, after 12.0 everyone freaked out at the thought of gear. I still think that'd be really cool though, man. If you can give your champions some type of bleed resistant armlet or something like that, I don't know, man, I think that'd be pretty sweet. But I know a lot of people are anti that system, and I think Kabam is not gonna, I don't think Kabam's gonna add anything like that, just largely because of all the backlash that people seem to be opposed to that. But as far as like temporary boosts go, I'm not really a huge fan of adding temporary boosts in the game. I don't think it would change the game enough, like change it in a positive way and make us like turn to different champions. I think if anything, it would just make us stick to using the same champions even more than we already do. If you can give your magic bleed resistance, for example, instead of having to turn to someone like OG Vision for your power control. I think that's how it'd go, pretty much. And will you do another video on Greater Gifting Crystal opening? Well, I didn't trade for any Greater Gifting Crystals, because I don't think they're worth it. I think that I got some through the calendar, though, maybe? Or we get some somehow, right? I think. If I have some, yeah, I'll open them up in some video. I don't know, but I didn't actually trade for any, so if I have them, it's gonna just be whatever we got for free. They give like 3 for free or something like that. I actually hate the fact that I have to boost every single war, almost for every single fight. Perhaps that's what I don't like about the current war system. Yeah, I agree. Harriet. Yeah, obviously I don't have to, but you know what I mean. Yeah. It feels like you have to, right? Yeah, you don't actually have to, but it does feel. It feels pretty required to, right? Outside of like the off season, of course, which who cares what kind of happens during the off season? But yeah, it does feel like you're required to in a lot of situations. There's some fights where I don't, but they are the exception rather than the rule, right? It's like if I see that there's like an easy couple of fights at the end of my path, and I already boosted up for the beginning and stuff like that, and you know those wore off by the time I had energy, then okay, I'll take those last couple of fights unboosted, but that's pretty much it. BG, please change the cutoff to 50 mil. Thanks. Real deal. Oh, man. You know what? Honestly, if I was going to do cutoffs this round, I would have changed it from 65 to 60. This was my prediction from round 1. I'd also changed the 4 million, or 14 million to like 13 or maybe even 12 million for the 4-star, but whatever. It's so late in the grind at this point. I didn't really want to touch it. Okay. Oh man, we're almost done with the grind here. I've got this one round and maybe one round after this if I'm quick. I should have selected some faster champions maybe, but at least these champions aren't super slow. So let's see if I can get this round in. Hopefully I can. Happy holidays, guys. Happy holidays, Rel, and everyone else in here, of course. BG, should I boost up for my first Labyrinth run? Doing it unboosted would save me a lot of potions. It's kind of hard to say if you should boost up or not. For Labyrinth, number one, it depends on which champions you're using. If you're using a champion that is running suicides and they are not immune to poison, like, let's say Domino. If you're using Domino with suicides, then you don't want to boost up, as you're actually going to be hurting yourself more than you're helping yourself. Because you're gonna throw off the balance. You're gonna start taking more damage than you can heal back through willpower. So yeah, you got to consider that. You also got to consider just your boost management overall. If you're barely having enough boost to get through something like Alliance War, then I think in a lot of cases it's better to save those boosts for Alliance War. But maybe if you're not super competitive in Alliance War, maybe if you're not boosting for your fights, then yes, it would be better to use those boosts to save some items to get through a piece of content like Labyrinth. So can't give you an exact answer. It depends on your situation, but hopefully that helps a bit. David Shirley sending over $2 saying, headed to bed, get that Darkhawk. Thanks, man. I feel it feels kind of funny that I'm like down to the wire trying to get this 3-star Darkhawk. You know, like there's people in here they've been grinding, putting in a ton, putting in that serious grind, going for the 5-star version, and I'm over here like, oh man, please let me get this 3-star. But yeah, man, I want that 3-star. What can I say? Oh no, there's 8 seconds left. Okay, I think I'm in. Yeah, I think if you can get to this screen, then I think it's like this last round will count. I hope I'm not using these boosts for no reason. I think I just barely made it. Alright, sweet. Let's pick the hardest matchup. Squeeze out as many points as possible. Alright, last round. This put me a little over 1.4 mil. I should be good. Should be good. But David, thank you very much for the $2. And there's another super chat as well. Harsh Tiagi? Am I saying that right? Tiagi? Ah, man, I'm so sorry if I'm messing up your name here. But you sent over 200 rupees, which I really do appreciate. Thank you very much. Saying, sup BG, is 4-star Omega Red worth generic gem? By the way, this is my first super chat. Dude, another first. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the generosity. Is 4-star Omega Red worth generic gem, though? Oh, this is a tough question. Okay, so Omega Red, I do think is worth awakening. I think that Omega Red kind of needs to be awakened, really. A lot of his damage comes through his awaken ability. But there are a few buts in this case. Number one, Omega Red has a little bit of a unique playstyle. I would say he's not good in every situation. When he shines, like, he really shines, but there's some situations where he's just not going to be very good to play. Like, you need to be in close proximity to the enemy in order to deal, like, in order for him to be at his best. And there's certain situations where, you know, if the enemy has like power gain, you're trying to bait out specials, that type of thing, you're not going to have a good time using Omega Red. Also, okay, yeah, see, that arena's gone now. Also, I would say, damn, that's right, I wanted to get 1,000,000 points in the other arena. Oh well, that's not a big deal. I'm missing out on 500 5-star shards. Oh, wait. Oh, cool, man. You got the 5-star and the 4-star. Oh, that's pretty sweet. Oh, nice. You get the 4-star just for doing top 10%? Wait, and 4,000 of these? Wait a minute. Dude, they jacked up the rewards. Oh, man, I'm going to have to go for this top 10% now. 4,000 5-star shards? That's really good. Holy crap. Plus this crystal, which is just like a nice bonus. That's awesome. All right. Cool, man. But okay, back to this question. So about Omega Red. Okay. So yeah, he's not a champion you're going to use in every situation. If you run Suicide Masteries, however, then that is going to like his value just goes through the roof if you're a fan of using Suicide Masteries. So if you do use those, then I would say yes, worth it. If not, it really depends on what the rest of your 4-star roster looks like. I'd much rather see that generic gem go to a champion that has some type of regenerative ability if you don't already have those covered. So someone like Blade, someone like Wolverine even. You know, just other champions that can regen, because I think you're going to get a lot more out of that awakening. You know, save a lot of items, progress you further through the game if that's the case. However, if you're running suicides, then you know you actually do get some regen, you get some healing each fight, since he has such high bleed resistance if you have the willpower mastery. So that could even be regen. So yeah, it depends on what your current roster looks like. I would say for a lot of people the answer is probably no, that he's not worth awakening. But if you already have those champions ranked up, or if you're running suicides, then the answer is yes. Hopefully that helps, man. I know that was a little bit confusing of an answer. He's not the type of champion where I would just automatically feed that gem into, though. So yeah. Thank you very much for the super chat. I was trying to see if there was any follow-up to maybe clarify exactly if you already have those champions covered, like the regen champions. New cutoffs? Oh yeah. Oh, we gotta do some new cutoffs. Oh geez. Okay. Let me see. So let me look. Oh man, dude, those extra rewards. That is gonna increase the cutoffs a little bit. Let me see. Reflective crystal. Oh, it's so shiny and beautiful too. Okay. Alright, so it does have all of the old 2015 champions in there too. So you could pull someone like Groot. You could put up 40 million to pull Groot. That feels bad. But there is a chance for Electro, Doctor Strange, Black Widow. So that also feels pretty good. Oh man, you're probably not going to get a good champion out of this, to be honest, guys. Like, there seems to be a lot more crappy champions than good ones. Maybe that's just me looking at this through a negative lens or something, man. But yeah, I have Awakened Blade. Okay, so you already have Awakened Blade. Okay. I mean, so to be honest, there's probably going to be a better champion to use that generic gem on. There's probably going to be like there is probably going to be a better champion to use that generic on. If you like the champion though, I mean, don't let me stop you from awakening him, because he is a powerful champion. It's just he's a little bit situational unless you're running suicides, in which case the situations, they expand greatly as far as where he is good at. If you need some type of bleed immune champion though, whether it be for Alliance Quest, Alliance War, regular questing, he is amazing for any type of bleed situation. Caltrops nodes, straight up bleed over 60-second type of node, fighting champions that cause bleed like Morningstar. He excels greatly in all those situations. But probably better champions to give it to. So yeah. Okay, let's figure out some cutoffs though for this thing. I mean, I was I was saying... I was thinking 35 mil at first, but I don't know. Do I want to change that answer? There have been a lot of good champions to come out in 2018. And yeah, I'm not going for it. Otherwise, I would I'd be in the arena right now, man. I'd be grinding this 7 minutes. Wasting the 7 minutes. Can't be doing that, man. Need to be on that grind. But I'm gonna pass on this one. I will, however, be going for this top 10%. Like, dude, 4,000 shards is a lot. Plus this bonus crystal too. Like, yeah, I'm gonna try to get that top 10%, man. Which is probably gonna be higher than normal too because of those additional rewards. But okay, so what do we call this? Reflective crystal. Should we do that, or should we just do the 2018 crystal? No, let's just say reflective. Yeah. Is this one also just a... Yeah, 4-star. Okay. Reflective crystal. The 5-star, I will say... I'll say... Oh, man, is 40 million too high? Oh, I gotta go for Wasp, too. Oh, man. Pandaman's tweeter? Okay, where's Pandaman's tweeter? Have they increased the rewards today? It looks... I think it's just for this one arena. I think it's just a special case for this arena. Check out their refresh time. Rounds last just under a minute. Dude, that is really fast. That is a fast way to burn units, though. But that's awesome. That's awesome. Do you think it's worth trading for this second solo gifting event? I already got the minimum for all milestones in the Alliance one. The trade would be to unlock Scouter Lens and some greater gifting crystals. Well, it's definitely worth getting Scouter Lens unlocked as soon as you possibly can, John. I will say that much. As far as is it worth getting all the milestones, going for, you know, like trading some greater gifting crystals as well? Probably not. It's probably not worth it. You know, if you were gonna do that anyway, you can get some extra. You know, sure, why not get some extra rewards? But no, it's probably not worth trading greater gifting crystals just for those milestones. But okay, let's the cutoffs real quick. So I'm gonna say 40 million, guys. I have no clue. I really have no clue, man. I'm gonna say 12 million only for the. Wait, let me go look at the 4-star featured. Is there bonus rewards here as well? Ooh, 3-star. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So pretty much the same. The 3-star I don't think is gonna entice people that much. Okay. So we'll say 12 mil. Man, I want to fit somewhere in here the top 10% cutoff, because I know we're going to get tons of questions about the top 10% cutoff. Man, I'm trying to think, is 40 mil too high? You know what? I'm going to drop it down to 38 mil, just because the chance of getting a crappy crystal, I think, or a crappy champion out of that crystal, I think that is going to be a big deterrent. I think that is going to be a big deterrent for a lot of people. So... but the 4-star, 12, 3-star, it's just this crystal again, right? Yeah, of course it'd just be a 3-star. Yeah, okay. Well, that's gonna go pretty low, and I would say 800k. And then we have Wasp for the 4-star basic, which is awesome, which I will be going for. I don't think too many people care about her though, so I'll say like 2.6 million. Maybe 2.7. We'll say 2.7. I'm going to be going higher than 2.7 though, and as always guys, if you're going for any of these arenas, please go higher than what I have predicted here. I cannot see the future. I have no idea how accurate these numbers are. Please go higher. I'm going for Wasp myself, and I'll probably put up like 3.6 million just to give you an idea of what I'm talking about. I'm trying to guess the dead last place person when I say 2.7. So I'll be going significantly higher. I recommend you guys doing the same if you're going for the reflective crystals in any of the categories. And the top 10%, I know it's not really a good way to fit it on the screen. I could move some things around maybe. Maybe I'll do that later. But the top 10% I would say is probably going to go for like 13.2. I don't know, man. I'd probably go for like a high 13 if I was going for top 10%, even 14, just to be safe, man. I mean, because those rewards, they're jacked up. I probably will be going for that arena too if I could squeeze it in, because that's a lot of shards, man. All right, so here's the thing though. Like, this is a lot of shards, but I literally just got 0 5-star shards for last round. So I could have just got like some 5-star shards last round and the round before that. Like, this is basically just to make up for the shards that I didn't get through the holidays. So I could have just done that and got the same amount of rewards. Would have been easier. Change estimated to EST. Yeah, I could do that, and I might do that later. We'll see. But for now, I'm just gonna leave it as is, just because this is normally. You cannot see the future. Unsub. I'm sorry. Just pulled 6-star Massacre. Not sure how it feels. Seems pretty sweet. I'd be stoked about a 6-star Massacre, dude. I don't know how many places you're going to find him to be useful, but I'd be stoked about it. Got a great synergy with Domino. You could always just bring him along for synergy purposes, and having a 455 equivalent champion, even just for synergy purposes, is pretty awesome. But I think Massacre is actually useful outside of just his synergy. I find him pretty fun to play, pretty enjoyable to play, and I don't think he needs to be awakened. BG, how dare you spend the holidays with your family? Yeah, I know, dude. Welcome back, baby doll. What's up, Nick? Oh, so about the solo gifting event, I don't know. Oh, whoops. Maybe I shouldn't have shown the Alliance gifting event there. I don't know. But about the solo gifting event, I don't know what I'm gonna do about it either, guys. I'm at 0 for it, and like I said, I'm already done with the Alliance gifting event too. So I don't know, man. I don't have a ton of units left, but I could trade a little bit more. I mean, these things, the Night Thrasher event is kind of cool. So yeah, I might do some more trading. I got to think about that. Or I might just save the units. We'll see, because I haven't done these chill challenges really. I'm going to dump my regular energy right now. Just burn through the villain event is on right now, so I'm just going to dump this auto fight through an easy quest. ABG, found a 5-star skill awakening gem. I already have 45 blade. Should I use it on him or Horde for the next feature and hope for Aegon? Who do you think will shine in Act 6? I would just give that to Blade, man. I think Blade is more useful in a lot of ways than Aegon is. So yeah, I would just give it to Blade right now. Absolutely. That's what I would do. If you really just wanted Aegon, you know, you could wait for it. Or a future champion, but I would immediately pop that into Blade myself. 6-star Nightcrawler, any good? Yeah, dude, absolutely. Throw him on defense. Great defender. You know, even with that Nightcrawler trick that people do, he still gets kills. And he could be good on a bunch of different nodes. You could throw him on node 12, which is the Aggression Fury node. You could throw him on I think he stripped people up on Bane before? I can't remember. Not the Bane that I take. The other, there's like another Bane on the map that I think is more difficult. I don't know. But yeah, there's different spots for him. BG, do it. I got 6k tier 5 basic frags from the chilled challenges so far. Don't waste any gadget you can take. Really? You got 6k tier 5 basic already? Okay, maybe maybe I'm gonna revise my answer about is it worth getting the the solo event things then. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna think about it. Like the only two classes that I have left that I would want to trade for, or like yeah, like the only things that I'd want to trade are the class cores, and the only ones that I need at this point are Mutant and Cosmic, which are both completely useless right now, but I want to unlock them anyway, partially for the future if Kabam ever updates them, which I hope they will. Brown was gone for a bit. Did you read / respond to my last? I don't know if I did, Chris. Sometimes I don't always look at the name and I just read the question, so you might have to ask it again. Does the 5-star Awakening Gem and 5-star 6 stones count for item use? Wondering if I wait to throw them at Void. Yeah, they count towards it, but they're not the biggest deal to hold on to. If you need to use that Void today or sometime before item use comes around, then just, you know, feed it to them now. It's not that big a deal. It's a rare drop. I got all 250 5-star shards and some stacks of 1k tier 2 alpha. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to think about it some more. I do want to save some units for my next featured grind, possibly, because I'd say I'm about a month. I'd say I'm probably about 2 months out from getting my next rank 5 5-star champion, if I had to guess. And I don't really have a champion that I'd want to take to rank 5 right now, so it might be a situation where I'd have to grind for featured champion. So I might just save my units for something like that. I would have liked it to be Darkhawk, probably. But yeah, missed that, or that ship has kind of sailed. Missed out on that one. Is 5-star Daredevil bad? It's not too good, to be honest. If it's like one of your first 5 stars, then you could still get some good use out of him. He's not that bad of a champion. He's not that good either when you compare him to some of the better ones in this game. But I would put him like, I'd put him as like an average champion. And hey, sometimes when that's all you got to work with, average will get the job done, you know? Got 3k tier 5 basic and only ran about half my tickets. Okay. I think I did one run through that place. I don't remember what I got, so it must not have been anything too good. PG could also get nothing. I've only gotten 3k tier 2 alpha and all 250 5-star shards. I'm not a fan. Okay. Alright. Wow, is it between 10 and 10:35 p.m. already? Not exactly, no. BG grinding the villain use event. I see. Yep, absolutely. This is the best way to get it done, guys. Normally, for the champion use 3-day alliance events, I save like the 1 energy per move, like the one energy per tile quests for those, which I'm now out of. So I guess I'm just gonna auto fight my way through. Go through beginner. There's still some good units to be had in these events, man. There's not that many paths, and you still come out with some units, still get the points, contributing towards villain use and just auto fighting. So normally I do this while like setting up a video to edit or something. Like if I'm doing an Alliance War video, if I'm about to edit an Alliance War video, I like to watch through all the fights before I do the voiceover, just so I know exactly which points to call out, like something to watch for. So what I'll do is like I'll set all of that up, and as I'm watching the fights, I'll just like auto fight, dump my energy through these easy quests. Would you rank 5 Venom? I don't know. That's a tough question, Ryan. At this point, I don't really have a ton of good options, and Venom is an option. I mean, it would be sick to have a rank 5 Venom to go through map 7 of Alliance Quest, but I don't know. I kind of already ranked up Hyperion as an Alliance Quest champion. I might need to rank up And I might need to make my next rank up focused on either some other area of the game, or for like a different purpose within map 7 type of thing. Because Venom and Hyperion, they do cover similar territory. It'd be nice to have both. You know, it'd absolutely be nice to have both. I brought both of them to map 7 during the beta in a lot of my runs, and kind of alternated between the two for depending on which fight I was going into. But it is a little bit tough to justify it since I already have Hyperion ranked up. So we'll see. It's not out of the question, but I'd prefer to go with someone else. Average will get the job done. Brian Sex Ed Grant. Wow. Yeah, I mean, you know, sometimes you only need average. I always fight beginner before normal. I can't always get to normal mode, but I like the units from beginner. The unit, it's actually slightly better, the unit gain from beginner, but the other rewards are better in normal. So I kind of bounce between the two. Brian, what's Jube's score in villainy? Oh, Hinach, I don't know, dude. How many is this day 1 of the? Are we starting day 2 of this 3-day event? He's probably over 1 million at this point. I swear, he gets like 1 million points a day or something like that, man. He's nuts. BJ, I used my generic on my Ghost Rider. My other top choices were Carnage and Hyperion. Had a bunch of 6 Jones as well. Well above 50. Did I make the right choice? Hold on. Using Jack and Ghost Rider, Carnage and Hyperion. No, I mean, Ghost Rider is a great champion to awaken. He's another champion that's going to be... I mean, I don't know if you're planning on running map 7. I know not a lot of people are in the grand scheme of things here, but he's a great map 7 runner, or just in any map of Alliance Quest. I'm saying map 7, but you know, map 6, map 5, map 4, wherever you're running, Ghost Rider is fantastic for it. I'd say it's a fine choice. It's a fine choice. I missed that bald head of yours. What's up, Amir? I got Corvus, Beardo, Ghost, and Ghost Rider this week. Holy crap. He's nice. What the hell, dude? And people keep giving crap for not ranking them up, but they don't understand I physically can't bring myself to rank up unless it's level up / advancement. Dude, I totally understand. I totally understand. You got to get those 25 units, man. At least I do. Having a lot of issues with Sentinel and his clunky animations, especially against smaller champions. Other than just playing him over and over, any tips that stick out? Not really. I don't have a high-level Sentinel myself, so I don't really play him. Every once in a while, I run him through the arena as a lower-level champion, but you know, I don't really play him a bunch myself. I didn't find him to be all that clunky myself. It is a little bit different. I wouldn't call him like the smoothest champion around, but I didn't really find it to be all that clunky. He has like a little bit of a weird hop back for a back step. Like visually it looks weird, but it doesn't feel that clunky to me. And usually like there's 2 things that I really can't stand about champions and their animations that make them stand out as clunky in my eyes. The first is certain dashbacks, if they're too short or sometimes even too long. I need them to be like that kind of middle territory, is what I prefer. And although his kind of has a similar animation as a short hobble back like Morningstar, because of his size, it's actually not short, and I consider it to be medium. So I don't mind that too much. And then the second thing that I really hate that some champions have is a double hit medium attack. It doesn't matter whether it's their first of the combo or the second. I hate it. So champions like Phoenix, who have that double medium hit at the end of their combo where it's hard to chain specials, or even champions like Domino, who have it in the beginning of the combo. I don't know, man. It feels really weird. Like it throws me out of my rhythm, and it kind of messes with me. So yeah, I kind of hate both of those things. But as long as they don't have that, which Sentinel doesn't have, I usually don't mind them. But you know, everybody has their own preferences. I could see how it would not feel so good for you, but unfortunately, I don't got any tips for you about it. Hey BG, good to have you back. Thank you, Alan. It's good to be back. Both 5-star Omega and 6-star Domino this week. Mike, drop them out. Damn, Gem. Nice. Congrats. BG, who should I toss my generic awakening into? 4-star Scarlet Witch or 4-star Magic? I'd be able to take whichever one up to 679. I'm working towards my first run at the Collector. They're both great champions. I think it's a lot of personal preference there. I would say the majority of people would probably favor Scarlet Witch over Magic. So I'd recommend Scarlet Witch just for that fact alone. But like I said, it's personal preference. If you preferred one over the other, then just go with that one. I mean, they're both great champions. Wow, the 5-stars 2015 and 2018 crystals, that's quite a gamble. Yeah, the champions in that crystal. It is quite the gamble. You're right. You're absolutely right. Damn, man, I do kind of want to go for it. Damn it, dude. These grinds, man. Yeah, there's so many champions in both 2015 and 2018 that I actually want, but yeah, it's not happening. It's not happening. All right. That might kind of be the end of my my stream here, though, guys. The new arena started. I just dumped all my energy. Alliance Quest is done. I have nothing to do in Alliance Quest. Free my champions, I guess. They're looking pretty hurt right now. It was a rough round of AQ. Dude, I fought Domino like you know, it was like a 6-hour flight. It was like a tiny bit over 6 hours. There was like a little bit of delay and stuff. So, you know, of course, phone's in airplane mode, and you know, I don't get the Wi-Fi, man. I'm too cheap for that while flying. So, you know, can't play any MCOC. AQ is on. I'm just like waiting to land so I could hop in, dump my energy real quick. You know, so we land, and that's what I do, man. Hop right into AQ, just trying to dump my energy before we start to, you know, like grab our bags and get off the plane. And one of the fights happened to be a Domino, and I just was not in the right mindset to fight a Domino, man. I went to evade her special one, and I guess I was unlucky because as I went to evade it, that sucker connected and my Hyperion exploded, and that made for a rough end to AQ for me. So yeah. Oh man. Brian, guess who popped a void, used a generic on him, and then used the 3 to 4 gem? Guess, yes, me. Nice, Amir. Congrats, dude. I saw some people asking about the awakening gem I got. I didn't actually pop my awakening gem crystal yet. I don't know what's in there yet. We'll have to see another time. I asked him if he got kicked from 4 Loki for not logging in for 8 hours. Yeah, I was on the verge. I had messages like, dude, where are you? No, I'm just kidding. Nobody said anything, of course. There's a lot of people that we actually had some pilots in 4 Loki, and I'm not talking about like in-game controlling another person's account type of pilot. I mean like an actual airline pilot, you know, like in Battle Group 1. So there was a bunch of times where it was like, okay, he's flying, man. He's in the air. He'll hop in AQ whenever he can. I'm off early, probably just in time for the egg opening, or did I miss it? Philly Willy, I would love to open the egg. You know I'd love to open the egg. We can go look at the egg. You made it in time to stare at the egg, yeah. Made it just in time for that. But yeah, I guess that is gonna be it for the day stream. Hey, damn, didn't think I'd be late to a day stream. Yeah, this is like hardly even a day stream. This is like a morning stream, right? This is an early morning stream. But I will be back later tonight, my normal time, guys. I'll be back later tonight, my normal time. I just don't, to be honest, I just don't feel like starting up a new grind right now. So yeah, there's no There's nothing for me to actually do except to end the stream and say thank you to everybody for the warm welcome back. As there was a lot of super chats and everything that I'm very thankful of. Thank you very much, everybody. Hopefully everybody had a good holidays with hopefully your family. I definitely understand if you could not spend any time with your family, as I've been in that situation. But hopefully that wasn't your situation this year. I have a science tier 4 class cost in my stash. Should I rank 5 my 4-star Gulk, Void, or Wasp? I'd recommend Void. Gwenny, I would definitely recommend Void. But yeah, I'll be back later tonight, guys. Baxter's buddy, thank you very much for the 11 bucks, and everyone else who sent something over is appreciated. I'm here. Let's begin. Okay, Dreamin', let's begin.